Hey everybody, welcome to the Almost Daily Show. We're live here in Toronto.
This is episode 10.
10-0.
10-0.
10-0 for those of you who don't speak Espanol like we
In
do.
Espanol, por favor.
Por favor, señor.
Es fluento in Espanol.
Sí.
So this is interesting. You guys get to see us come on daily, almost daily, and talk. But Chandler runs the West Coast office in Reno, and I run the East Coast office in Boston. So we actually don't get to see each other every day live.
This is true.
Only about once a month we get together.
It's pretty exciting. So
This is exciting.
we did the obvious task of coming to Canada in order to meet together.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada, where the skies are always bright.
This is my tone-deaf friend.
I've been called the songbird of my generation.
I love it. So we got our new gear on.
Yeah, check it out.
Bang.
This is our guy. I think we're calling him Larry. He's over there.
It's actually really special to me.
It's pretty...
I call everybody Larry.
This Larry's a champion.
Oh, yeah. We named him after the Larry Bird.
The Larry Bird.
Yeah.
The songbird of his generation.
So this software is interesting. So we have some cool broadcast software, and we're actually reversed. So I'm on the left and Chandler's on the right.
Yeah, so like when I go to try to grab my shirt, I don't grab the right side.
That's really weird.
Yeah. Then when I try to grab Dave, son of a gun, I missed.
How'd that happen?
Gosh. Like, try to grab me. Oh, it worked. He did it.
That was weird.
I still can't figure it out. So we had a question from someone. They asked, how do you get up and speak in front of people, and how do you get comfortable doing that kind of stuff? Because we have a lot of people who follow us in like the gym industry where you have to stand up and talk to people all the time. And so we wanted to talk about how we do it.
Yeah, and this came about because we're in Toronto getting up to talk in front of a large group tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so we're here for a reason. We're here to get up and educate and have fun and talk. And it is hard. You know, like in college, I took a public speaking course, and you know, it depends on what you're presenting, I think.
Yeah, I think the key to like being comfortable when you're speaking publicly is knowing your topic really well, like inside and out. So you should be pursuing mastery in whatever topic you're speaking about. And if you don't feel comfortable with it, and it's not a topic you're really super pumped about, it's going to come out in your speech, and you're not going to be able to do it. So I think
you won't flow.
Yeah.
You won't be confident. You know, like I love getting up and talking in front of people only when it's in my environment, one, and two, I know what I'm talking about. You know, if you ask me, if you say, here's your presentation, I need you to get up and present. If I have to read slides and I don't know them, it really messes up my flow and my confidence and ultimately the product that's getting talked about.
Yeah, exactly. I always know I'm confident in a topic, and I know I can address it really well when I can I hate making PowerPoints that people have to read, because I think it distracts from the speech, and it shows that you maybe don't necessarily know exactly what you're talking about up there. So what I like to do, and when I know that I'm really good at this and I understand my topic, is my PowerPoints will have one word. And all it is just a trigger word for me to talk for 5 minutes about it. And on top of that, I think when you know it really well, like for me, I like to freestyle it up there versus having like a memorized speech already done. Yeah, it's all about wicka, 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 wicka.
Yeah, I think that's important. I know like my speech tomorrow has a whole lot of influence of, I need you to add this in. Hey, can you talk about this? So it ends up adding in some stuff into the presentation that I normally wouldn't want to have. And so the simpler, the better.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? And some of the things, though, I find, too, is there's certain things I know I want to talk about. And so for me personally, I enjoy getting up and actually have interaction. So I'll prime people for that. So I'll say, you know, I'm going to get up and talk about some boring stuff, and I need you to interact. So I might ask for a show of hands. I might ask for some questions, whatever it is, you know, because then it allows me to actually dive deep into my knowledge and conversation a little bit while I'm presenting as well, which plays to my strong suit.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a good point. If you can get people interacting and asking questions, like after your speech or in the middle of your speech, like you're winning. Because that means they're engaged, they like what you're saying, and you've made them start thinking critically, and you made them start saying, huh, well, what about this and this and this? And so you should be able to take those questions in stride. So, oh yeah, let's talk about this and let's talk about that. And we're losing cups over here.
Yeah, it's important. It depends on what type of presentation. I know, like, what we're doing can be very interactive. And if you have to get up and do a lecture and there is no interaction, you just have to be really prepared, right? You don't want to be up reading to people and pausing and stuttering and looking for filler words, which recently, I don't know what happened with me, but my wife started yelling at me, when did you start putting in things? And I go, I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't do it on purpose.
I think from studying when I'm speaking, I tried to slow myself down because I'm from Boston and sometimes things just start going.
Mm-hmm.
So it's slow down. And to slow down, you start putting in filler words sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a good point. When you slow down, you have to think about it. And when you have to think about it, you don't want the audience to see you like pause in the middle of everything. But you can use those pauses as like the next step to what you're going to talk about next. So you should be like, when you're finishing your sentence, you're already thinking about your next sentence, like I did right there. I was able to pause.
That was seamless.
Yeah, did you like that?
Wow.
Yeah, geez, it was just boom.
Wow.
And then done. So when you really know your stuff, you're going to be able to talk and talk and talk and talk. And then by the time you get to the next topic, it's already on your mind. You're already thinking about it. You're already developing sentences. You're already critically thinking about what you're going to say, what they could ask. And you basically define what you're going to do in your head before you do it.
That's important. And I think I just added the thing when you slow it down is the pause. When you pause, seems like it's a million minutes, right? It just seems like, what a long pause.
I just paused for 5 hours.
Except the audience doesn't notice it. It just seems like you're well put together if you pause more. And you actually allow your audience to absorb what you're talking about a little bit. You see what I did there?
That was nice.
I slowed that down.
I like how you did that.
Yeah.
Solid. Power to the people.
Yes.
We're the people.
Larry taught me that.
Yeah, Larry's the man.
He is the man.
So think about when you go, rather than just going through and it's like, like, I don't know, something.
What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think? That's another big one. It's okay to say those things once in a while. It's okay to, if you don't know your topic really well, to let it slip, but just be cognizant of it. We're going to do that stuff all the time. It's going to happen, but the more cognizant you are of it and the more aware that you're doing it, the less likely it is that you'll do it more, and you'll be able to formulate your thoughts around not doing that. And people, they'll react to it. They'll think you're a good speaker. They'll notice confidence in your speech. One of the things I've noticed is you can literally know nothing about anything that you do, but if you're confident, they'll believe anything you say.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I think it's just having fun, too. So if you know your stuff, then you're actually you're just excited to tell people about it. Right? So then you're having fun, you're happy, right? That's why most people get up and tell a joke when they first start. I mean, that's a technique for public speaking to break the ice so that you have people interacting more and smiling, because if they smile at you, you'll naturally let your guard down and loosen up a little bit. So that's a technique. I tell jokes the whole time, so I don't know if I open with a joke.
Yeah.
I think sometimes when I get up to speak, I am the joke and no one told me.
That's okay, though.
That's okay,
fun.
too. I don't mind.
It's true. And when you think about it, when you get on that stage or you get in front of those people, if you're in the mindset that you own that stage and that you're going to go up there and crush it and you're going to tell good jokes and you're going to have fun, or it's going to be horrifying and it's just 1 hour of your life that was horrifying. But if you go up there with that confidence and the mindset that you know what you're doing, you've prepared for this, you understand this, and you're going to crush it, people are going to notice that. They're going to react off of that, and they're going to want to actually listen to what you're saying. Whereas if you go in there with the mindset, like, I don't know, and you have a shaky voice and you're worried, people are going to see that and they're going to react to that as well. And so they can either react well to it or they can eat you alive up there. But it's all based on your confidence.
Yeah, no one can eat you alive if you know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
So I guess it's the first thing in public speaking. Either be a really good bullshit artist, which means you probably want to get more into politics, or just get up and talk to people about what you know. And we coach a lot of people on this stuff, and a lot of the time it's like, well, I don't know what I'm good at, or I have to figure out what I'm good at so I can go learn it so that I can become a good public speaker. If you've been on this earth for more than a couple of years, you actually have a lot of knowledge. And so just make sure that you harness what you know and become that expert in that stuff that you already know. You don't need to go out and learn how to be an expert in something. Yeah, everybody has expertise in lots of things.
That's it. And if you don't know something and someone asks you a question, it's 100% okay to say, that's actually something that I don't do. I really don't know that, but let's look into it and see what we can do later and talk about it. I think the people who can't admit that they don't know something or try to go up there and know everything are the ones who are going to ultimately trip over their words and fail. But the ones who can say, like, well, I don't know that, that's a realm that I'm not in. Like, if we're up there talking about marketing and someone asks about us about like particle physics,
Facebook.
We're probably not going to be able to formulate. Yeah, Facebook. I don't know. Who does that? That's for the kids, isn't it? That thing will never be popular.
Never.
Zuckerberg's a joke. Just kidding. He's a champion.
There he is. He needs to be. He needs to let us keep doing our thing.
Yeah, I like him. He has good ideas. He went out there to crush it, and he's still doing it.
Yep. So, side note, when you love what you do, and you do what you love, you get to hang out with the dynamic duo, that's us, right? And you get to go to exotic environments.
Yeah, look at this.
Look at this place.
Super exotic.
Look at the, wait a minute. We're sitting outside a mansion in Toronto. This place is amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Amazing.
We get to do all the fun things.
That's right. It's all because of Larry.
That's right, Larry. Oh, that's the wrong spot, everybody. We do it for the Larry. Well,
good stuff.
This has been a good episode.
Episode 10.
Yeah.
Get up and talk to people.
Almost Daily Show.
The Almost Daily Show.
Remember, if you like this, share it with your friends. We would be eternally grateful, but we'll love you anyway if you don't. And leave us a review.
Please.
Tell other people you like us.
Please leave us a review.
Yeah.
And if you want us to come in and talk, right, about business, marketing, relationships, we're really good at those three things.
We can talk about all three of those.
Bring us in.
We're in. Shoot us an email.
Buy us coffee, put us up in a hotel.
That's right.
All right, guys. We'll see you almost tomorrow.
Almost tomorrow, maybe. We're going to be live tomorrow, so tune in.
Yeah, we are going to be live tomorrow.
We'll be live from somewhere.
Yep.
See you guys.